Yeah. Okay. So let's begin the session here. So, okay, guys. So let's start with the. Okay. So let's start with the mastering Azure data engineering. Okay. So what is Azure data engineering? Okay, guys. So let's try to understand this. Okay. So first of all, Azure is nothing but it is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Okay, guys. So Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Like you have a more supermarket is there. Am I right? More supermarket. So guys, this more supermarket is owned by whom? By the Birla Group. That means the Birla is marketing their cloud services. Birla is marketing their cloud services with a name called what? With a name called what? More. So in the same way, the Microsoft is using the name called Azure for marketing their cloud services. Okay. And what is my data? Data is nothing but, as we know, it is information. Data is nothing but what? Information. Okay. So we can say data is nothing but what? Information. And what is engineering? Engineering is nothing but application of knowledge. Application of knowledge on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. So hence we can say Azure data engineering. So Azure data engineering is what? It is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services, and data is the information. Engineering is nothing but application of techniques. Okay, by using the Microsoft Azure. For what? Application of what? Techniques on what? Application of techniques or for the data management. Application of techniques. Okay, for the following purposes we can say. What is that? For the process called what? Data migration. And then we have the data integration. Data migration, data integration, and then we have the data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. As well as the data visualization. So we can say, guys, Azure data engineering is nothing but everyone. Azure data engineering is nothing but it is the bunch of cloud services. So guys, we can say Azure data engineering is a bunch of cloud services which is used to perform the following operations on the data. So Azure data engineering is a bunch of what is that? Cloud services. Azure data engineering is a bunch of cloud services. Azure data engineering is the bunch of cloud services which is used to perform the following operations of the data. That means for the following processes, we can say data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. Okay, guys. So as we know, the Azure data engineering is a bunch of cloud services. Azure data engineering is a bunch of what is it, guys? Cloud services. So here we can use what is a bunch of cloud services we can say. The first one we can say it as what, guys? ADF, which stands for what, everyone? Azure Data Factory. And then we have what is it, guys? The next one we can say it as ADB, which stands for Azure Databricks. Azure Databricks. Then we have the service which we are going to see it here as that is nothing but Synapse. And then we have the AI that is called as Azure Artificial Intelligence. So these are all the services which we are going to see as a part of the session, guys. Okay. Now, everyone, before we move ahead and understand what is the Azure data engineering and what are the job it does, first of all, we have to understand what are these processes. What is data migration? What is data integration? And what is data summarization? Let us try to classify all of them, guys. Okay. So let's see here, everyone. So first of all, we will understand one by one. Okay. So what is that we have it? Data summarization, sorry, data migration, data integration, data visualization, data migration, integration, summarization, and visualization. So let's see what is data migration here, everyone. So now, guys, what is understand if I'm using the word called migration? Migration is nothing but moving from one place to the another place is called as migration. Okay, guys, moving one place to the another place is called as what? Migration. Moving from one place to the another place is called as what? Migration. Okay, guys. So in the same way, for understanding this migration process, let's try to take an example. We all use the mobile phones here. Okay. So guys, when we use a mobile phone or when we buy a mobile phone, everyone, you will have everyone, when we buy a mobile phone, you will get the mobile phone with a default memory inbuilt. Let us say here, we have it here as what? Everyone. Okay, guys, so let's say that we have a mobile phone. So when we buy a mobile phone, by default, you will get the mobile phone with a default memory here. What is the memory, guys? Let us say you have 100 GB. 100 GB is the inbuilt storage and followed by the 8 GB. That is processing speed is 8 GB. So that means what? You can store up to 100 GB data. You can store up to what's that, guys? 100 GB data. And this data, you can process it by using what's that, guys? That means the RAM speed is what? 8 GB is the RAM speed. Now, tell me everyone, when you suppose when the mobile phone is lost, when the mobile phone is lost, everyone, when the mobile phone is lost, so we'll be losing the whole data or not? Yes, guys, please tell me. Everyone, when the mobile phone is lost, we'll be losing the data or not? Everyone, please respond. Yeah, please respond, guys. When you use the when we lose the when we suppose the mobile phone is lost, the whole data will be lost. Now, to avoid that, because devices are unpredictable, it can be lost or it can get corrupt or some issue, technical issue, we can lose the whole thing. So to avoid that, what we do right now nowadays, guys, we're trying to store the data in the Google Drive. Am I right? We're trying to store the data into the what? Google Drive. So now, guys, when we store the data into the Google Drive, tell me, can we recover this data even if the device is changed? We can recover it back at any point of time. When the data is stored in the drive, when the data is stored in the drive, we can recover it back, retrieve it back at any point of time, or using any other device, we can retrieve it back. So hence we can say what's it, guys? Google Drive is nothing but This Google Drive, we call it as what? Cloud storage. It is called as what? Cloud storage. And what is this called as what, guys? Everyone? Yes, this is called as what? On premises. Now, the data migration process is nothing but everyone. The data migration process is nothing but everyone. The data migration process is nothing but everyone, guys. Moving of the data from the on-premises to the cloud environment. Moving of data from the on-premises to the cloud environment is called as the process of what, guys, everyone? Data migration. On-premises to cloud is called as what? Data migration. Over here we say what's it, guys? Data migration is a process where we move the data from the on-premises environment to the cloud environment. On-premises environment to the cloud environment. On-premises environment to the cloud environment is called as what? Data migration. So now the data migration can be done here by using the ADF and as well as the ADB. Okay, guys. The data migration can be done by using what's it, guys? ADF or the ADB. We can do it here, guys. Okay. Now, guys, the next one is called as what? Data integration. Everyone, what is data integration? Yes, guys. Do you have any idea about the data integration process? Please respond, everyone. Do you have any idea about the data integration? Okay. Let's take an
Yeah, it
example.
might be.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like integrating the data means it's combining data from different sources.
Exactly. Let's try to understand it in a very simplified manner with the help of an example. Okay, guys. So now when the data integration process is there, so for that, let's say you have been to the Reliance Fresh or Reliance Smart supermarket. You have been there. Whatever products will be there, we have many products. You can find it there. That is, we can say groceries, and then we can say, guys, we can get it. Okay, groceries, and we can get it. What's it? Footwear, groceries, footwear. Then we can get what's it? Clothing. Also nowadays we are getting it, and nowadays we are also getting the electronics. Many products, many products are available in the Reliance Smart. But can you tell me any of, and even the vegetables also we are getting it right now. Okay, but can you tell me any of the product, does it owned by the Reliance Smart? No, no. It is not owned by the Reliance Smart, but it is okay. It is that is but they buy it from the respective vendors, or we can say manufacturers, and make it available at a store they have, or they're running it. Okay, for facilitating the customers. That means whenever a customer walks in, he should able to, this is whenever a customer walks in, he should able to get all the products under one head. All the products under what's it, guys? One head. So hence we say what's it, guys? Everyone. Hence we say what's that? Reliance Smart. Reliance Smart. Okay, has all the products, or it makes the it will that is make the product available into the store. It make the product available into the store for facilitating the customers. So we can say under one head, though it is manufactured or cropped or sold by different vendors, the Reliance Smart will buy it from them, or that is keep it into the store for facilitating the customers. So the same way here, guys, the data you can get it anywhere. That is nothing but data you can get from the database located in USA, or we can say files located in what's it, guys? Singapore, or we can say, guys, okay, we can say files located in Singapore or any other. Okay, even we can say what's it, guys? Databases or SAP, that is nothing but ERP databases located in any, okay, places. So whereas, okay, let us say it's located in Japan. So making it available for the user, you making it available for the user under one head. That is nothing but the job is called as what, guys? Data integration process. That is called as what? Data integration process. Then we have the next one. What is it? We have it, guys. Yes, everyone. What is it? We have it. The next one is called as what here? Data summarization. So what is data summarization? Data summarization is a next one. That is nothing but it is called as everyone. Data summarization is nothing but, guys, it is another process where, okay, the actual process, it is called as what? The actual process where, okay, the things are, or we can say the actual data is processed at this level. Such as, for example, let's take an example of a same Reliance Smart here. Now, guys, today's task here, you wanted to prepare a vegetable curry. For preparing the vegetable curry, guys, you have been to the, okay, everyone, for preparing the vegetable curry, okay, guys, for preparing the vegetable curry, you have been to the, for preparing to the for preparing veg curry, you want some products to be available. Am I right? You want some products to be available. You want some products to be available. So for that, you have reached the Reliance Smart. Now tell me, are you going to buy all the products after reaching the Reliance Smart for preparing the vegetable curry, or you will buy some of the products, guys? Do we require the footwear? No, we don't require footwear to prepare the veg curry. Do you require clothing? We don't require the clothing, guys. Do we require the electronics? No, we don't require the electronics. Do we require the vegetables? Yes, we require the vegetables, and some of the groceries is also needed. So we can say out of all the products, you are going to shortlist only two products here. Am I right? Now, once these products are brought, here, guys, once the products are brought by you home, so will you start eating them in the raw form? No, no. You will do some process. What is that? First of all, you will perform the cleaning. Okay, cleaning or washing, you can say. Then cutting or chopping, you can say. Cleaning, cutting, chopping. Then you will start the process of cooking. Am I right? Then you'll start the process of cooking. So here we can say, guys, everyone. Here you can say, what's that, guys, everyone? Here we can say that is nothing but cleaning, cutting, chopping, and the cooking process we perform it. So ultimately, here in this process, the same thing we apply on the data as well, guys. Same thing we apply on the data as well. What is it we do, guys, everyone? So what is it we do? Cleaning, cutting, chopping, cooking, all this process we do it here. So in the same way, yes, in the same way, guys, what is that we do? Here on the data, the same thing is applied here. That is nothing but once the data we receive it, yes, guys, you will have many, okay, let us, just 1 minute.